Welcome to Beyond the Data podcast. Get ready for raw, real conversations that give deeper insights into drug development, one story at a time. Jacob, you had mentioned that the medicine that you're on saved your life.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so were you a part of the clinical trials for that?
I've been part of multiple clinical trials, but when Trikafta was in the clinical trial phase,
Yeah.
I was too sick. That was
you didn't fit the inclusion criteria?
I had to have 10% more lung function to be able to do it. My docs really wanted to get me on it, but they wouldn't let me in because they didn't know what could happen,
Yeah.
And then in the nick of time, it was approved by the FDA.
And then bam, you got it. And you were
I remember taking it right before Christmas. It was released like November-ish, October, November.
Yeah.
So that was the best gift.
Oh, man.
It was. I know,
Yeah.
Seriously.
And I think that was
Yeah.
2020 or 2019.
It was, yeah.
Right before COVID.
Yeah.
Right before COVID hit, we got
you guys
Trikafta.
It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
thank goodness.
Right?
Like Santa Claus just came.
Yeah. Who knows how, our bodies would have handled COVID
Right, without it.
That was an incredible moment. Right when I got on Trikafta, I'm sure you experienced similar things. Like, it was wild. Like, it didn't feel good at first. That's for sure. Like, I was coughing up clumps of mucus that
they call it the
had just been
purge.
stuck in there for so long. And nauseous and throwing up. And
I remember I was at
and
work.
then it cleared me out, and about a month later, maybe a month and a half later, I could lay on my back for the first time, and ever since I could remember and breathe, that it was something else for sure.
It's just amazing. It really is amazing. Were you a part of clinical trial?
No, I wasn't either.
Yeah.
I can't remember why.
Okay.
But yeah, I got put on it pretty much right after it was released.
Yeah.
So like around November. And the first day, or like they warn you
Same
for the
experience?
purge.
Was it very similar?
Yeah, I had gone to work. I was a nanny. I had gone to work thinking I'd be fine. And within like hours, I was coughing up like handfuls of nasty mucus. And this is so TMI, but it was just everything that had been in my lungs since I was born. It was wild. And you get sick from it.
Nickelodeon used to have this thing where they would dump piles of thick, sticky goo, right?
Slime.
Slime.
Yeah, slime. The green slime dumped on
That's
everybody's
pretty
head.
much what happened, all at once for us getting on it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's thank you for sharing that. So now that you're on the drug that's saved your life, how do you feel now? How do you feel post market approval? How are you guys feeling? Now that you feel better, are there other things that are going along
First
with
off,
it?
I feel really bad for, patients overseas that their governments haven't approved this medication, because of the cost and the patent.
Yeah.
I feel great personally, physically, a lot better than what I used to.
Man,
But I think that there's still more research to be done, and there's other things that come along with being on one of the first very successful G modulators. That
it's like any medication that's first out there. It's in any medication, there's probably I'm assuming going to be some side effects of some sort that
we
you might
are
feel.
the guinea pigs.
Yeah, you are the first people on the drug for a long period of time too, right? Because in clinical trials, you may be on a placebo, or you may be on the drug, or you may be on you may not be able to finish the clinical trial due to sickness. I think it's amazing, and I just am so happy for you guys that you found that. Thanks for joining us on this episode of Beyond the Data, powered by Synaptogen. Please like, share, and subscribe to catch more stories that bring data to life.